Hi there, it's Max from Isolation Game, and today we are covering a couple of secrets about how to avoid exclusive gate totally and to mimic its work with simple selector and a couple of nodes. It's also for my work in progress project Return of the Space Invader. Let's dive in. So last time, in my little tutorial I made, I found out how to operate movers and rotators with variable modifiers that apply changes to speed of the mover and the rotator, and also I use those modifiers to modify gate value, the priority value on the exclusive gates, to not let the player press button many times while the cycle goes on, and to interrupt the cycle and to let the cycle end, the whole movement and rotation cycle, and only then to let player the ability to press button again. Not to so it is done not to put the ship, the control room, into continuous rotation or movement or something like that. So exclusive gate worked perfectly, but the problem that occurred was coming from the fact that if I clone the microchip and will use it for mover and rotator for a different button, for different direction, like for the this one was for the left side, and that would work for the right side. But the problem will be with the exclusive gates, because exclusive gates are universal. They work for the whole scene, not only just for microchip, but inside the whole scene. So if I have priority here for set to 2, it will conflict with my old priority from here, also set to 2. If I even change the priority to 5 or 6 to be a different number, it will have higher priority and my old gates won't work. It's maybe exclusive gates are good for some high-level logic in the scene, but inside microchips they are somehow useless. So I had to come up with a different idea, and that idea was using selector and gate, just nodes like XOR and AND nodes. So now we will delete the gates because they're useless, and also we'll delete the modifier for the gate value. That is also useless for now, and we will start with making a selector. So the trouble with the selector for me before, why I didn't use it, was that I didn't understand that some nodes like the selector, they convert the input and output of the signal into something else, into a different type, like pulse into constant or something. So when you use a selector here, you see, even if the button is not pressed, it's already on. So that was a confusion for me, and there is a button here which is called pass-through. So it converts to the the selector to the original signal. So that is great, and that's good to use. I would love developers to signal such changes in the nodes more, I don't know how to put it, more alarmingly, more to let people understand that this node changes the signal if you don't do something with it. Maybe I will, how to put it, I will get used to it in a way, but for people who start using Dreams, this is not signaled very good that this signal changes. Okay, so when the first timer that starts my movement cycle starts, I will move to the second output, to the B output, that is nothing. And when the cycle ends with the third timer, I will move back to the A. Yes, so now if we connect the switch, the check switch, everything works as it should. It turns and it returns to the original form. But while using the exclusive gates, the possibility of pressing and pressing the button was disabled. So now if I start cycle and press button many times, it starts the cycle. So if I press button, it just turns, and that's bad. So now I have to implement the idea of exclusive gates into the selector using some other nodes, and that node will be XOR gate. Yeah, so we will make a switch that will give us a constant signal, and for XOR gate to work. And when the timer goes to B output, from here we will connect it to the XOR gate also. So no, not like that, but like this. So what happens? XOR gate works only when the cycle ends. This way. When the cycle ends, the XOR gate is open. And we'll have here an AND gate in the beginning. That will work only when two signals are on. So first signal is the one that we sent from the switch or from the button, and the second one will go from the XOR gate. So what happens now? It works only when the cycle ends. So if we press continuously button, it won't work. It will work only when the cycle ends. So this is the way to simulate exclusive gate without using exclusive gate. And now I will spend time copying, pasting this microchip to the for the other button, and I will return to you with more work in progress later on. Thanks for watching, and be a dreamer.